Good morning, everyone. Prepper Nurse 1 here. It is about 7:45 this morning. Sun's coming up already, which is good. Have a forecast today. We got rain coming, they say, this afternoon. We shall see if that happens or not. But, yep, I got my lawnmower fixed yesterday. I had taken it in on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. I took it in on Tuesday and had to trailer it in, and they had to change the belts for me, and I had them sharpen the blades while they were at it. And I got started yesterday on the grass, but that was an expensive thing. The belts were $80, and then to have the belts put on and the blades sharpened and stuff, they charge you $85 an hour for labor. It ended up being another $235, so it ended up costing about $315 altogether to get the lawnmower fixed. So I came back home, got back home about noon yesterday, and we had like near record highs. It was like almost 95 degrees yesterday, and so I ended up cutting grass for about an hour and a half. I was working in the upper meadow a little bit first, and then I came down and I wanted to hit this area down here to get this started. So that's what I was working on. But yeah, so with that's fixed, and I'm going to cut grass today as well, because we do have rain coming up in the forecast, and the grass kind of got neglected a little bit because of not being able to have the lawnmower running. But like you can see the difference from what was cut here and what's not cut yet. So got to get that taken care of, and so I'm going to work on that a bit today. And there's, like I said, I did some in the upper meadow, and I'll do some more up there as well. But yeah, we'll get this squared away, and so you can see where I got that done there. But anyway, in this video, and the lawnmower's back under the canopy. So, but I'll get going on that. Alright, I wanted to talk in this video, guys, about being overwhelmed, okay? I know, like, when it comes to prepping, alright, when it comes to prepping, a lot of people feel very overwhelmed, because when it comes to prepping, if you're just getting started prepping or you're looking into prepping, it is, you know, the laundry list of what you would need to do or take care of, it's very long. There's a lot to it, and so it can be very overwhelming. And in a lot of cases, what ends up happening is, you know, people will be too overwhelmed with what they're looking at having to do, that they do nothing. They go, oh no, that's too much. I can't do all that. So they don't do anything. They get it's too much. But the reality is, when it comes to prepping, even if you're brand new to it, just getting starting, and you're, you know, you get excited and you're like, okay, yes, I want to get this going, and I want to get going with it. But it's just do it slow and steady. You don't have to do it all at once. I know you feel like you want to do it all at once because you feel like, oh my God, I'm so far behind the 8 ball that you know, this is just I want to do it all at once. And if you try to do it that way, like I said, it can be too much really too quickly. What do you think, girl? She's standing right here next to me. She's right there. But again, don't let yourself get, you know, too caught up in everything. Just take care of what you can take care of. Slow and steady always wins the race. Try to focus. Again, if you're brand new to prepping, My advice to anybody when they're really just getting started, you start with that 2 weeks worth of food and water for your family. Just doing that again gives you an advantage over 93% of the people in this country, because 93% of the people in this country are not prepared for a 2-week disaster. So if you just do that to get started, you got to realize what an advantage that gives you over everyone else. Once you hit that goal, and again, it's all about goals, setting those goals, okay? Once you hit that goal, then you go, okay, now I know I have a huge advantage over most of the populace. You continue to work on that, and then you can expand to other things, medical, wood stove, water catchment, whatever, you're looking at on your laundry list of things to do, which again can be overwhelming. But again, methodically working at things, steady working at things, makes all the difference in the world. And before you know it, you can have a fairly decent supply of stuff. Now, I don't suggest that you stop at 2 weeks worth of food and water, okay? I would not suggest that. But you always have to look at, when it comes to prepping, priorities. So the priority is always going to be water. That needs to be your number one priority. And the reason for that is, without fresh water, without potable water, drinkable water, you'll be dead inside of 3 days. So, exposure is also a big one. So you really need to make sure you have shelter, that you can be able to hunker down and ride out whatever storm is coming. So, that's going to be a big one as well. But water is important. Without fresh water, you're dead in 3 days. If you drink bad water, you can end up getting diarrhea, and that will kill you very quickly as well. Because without going, you're not going to be able to go to the doctors and say, oh my God, I have diarrhea and I need to do something and I don't have any Imodium or anything else. What can I do? So again, these things can be very overwhelming. But my advice to you folks, don't get overwhelmed. Slow and steady. Focus on the small things. Set goals. Set steps. Get to those steps and you're going to be just fine. All right? I'm going to jump off of here for now. Keep prepping, take care of your business, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.